Hello there, and welcome to the first series of the International Classic. One of the first sponsored tournaments in probably about 5 years. I think Alienware last sponsored one in 2014. So big shout out to 101st Airborne of Korean fame for doing a lot of great work in actually acquiring a sponsor. And Alvadi has done a lot of great work organising this tournament with him. So there we go. We've got an event. We've now got players as well, and I've heard players are pretty crucial. Got Elpern Soviets from the north side of Feymanville Approach, reworked edition by myself and KPen97. Big shout out to my fellow reworker in chat. We've done a lot of work. I was going to say great work, but I can't say that unless it is, in hopefully making this map a little bit more balanced for the northern player. Zyswenn, or Zyswenn rather, I always accidentally put a W instead of the Y. He's playing as Wehrmacht from the south side. And his job is going to be to try and dominate this area of the map. And, you know, try and push one of the fuels. Elpern's getting a good bit of barbed wire down there. He's going for 3 cons. He has the following tactics available to him. He could be airborne, flying through the skies of Sweden. Or he could be coordinating his guards and his motors. So it's always good, especially have a grand estate like this in the north. Or possibly he could be combining their arms with tactics. Very clever. Okay. Anyway, 3 conscripts as the start. We've got Grenadiers as the build. You did go for a neutralisation of the cutoff on the north, but conscripts have stopped that. This one actually goes forward because he's spotting for the MG42, of course. Surprise MG there. North side, we've got Grenadiers are being isolated. They've got backup, however. A lot of capping's been done in the meantime by this combat engineer, putting a lot of barbed wire down on the heavy cover. He's got more time as well. Vaulted into action. Possibly by accident, not too sure. MG's flipped. This sight blocker should know, it can't. Just a little bit of wood there, allowing the MG to get a burst of bullets off. Fourth con. Followed by a 3rd Gren. Conscripts forced away en masse. And we're getting some novel barbed wiring done. Does he need 2 strands or was one enough? Seems like that should be enough, or at least Zyswenn thinks so. I've captured some good games of Zyswenn in the past, I believe. He's a damn decent top 50 auto match player. But we have seen Elpern hit heights higher than that. Famously beating Love Nest in Master League Tournament 2, the Commander Terminator. On this very map, actually. Good sandbags there, and conscripts just chilling for now. We've got the MG has been thwarted yet again. Zyswenn's keeping his fuel for now. He's got a good Talon mine down here. MG42 is going to get a burst off on the retreating combat engineers. Should be fine. No victory points were captured by Elpern. He wasn't bothered by them. He just wanted to concentrate on getting the munitions, and he did that. So no need to check out the beach quite yet, but I just like looking at it. It's nice, isn't it? It's been a while since I've seen this reworked version of Feymanville. We did add some changes to it. If I remember correctly, KPen and I just looked at it and thought, nah, it's pretty good. Let's just leave it. I think we changed something here. Oh, we changed this. That was it. We made this like so there's some heavy cover you can use on both sides. So that was a pretty good idea. Basically meaning that it wasn't all about this cut off from this direction. You could kind of fight out of this direction. So Elpern's already using that. But yeah, no. Pretty happy with this rework, to be honest. Conscripts just chilling for now. Just had tier 2 come down in base. Interestingly enough, only a 1 combat engineer start from Elpern. But it has become a stalemate now, hasn't it? This MG has been using the road, of all things, as his kind of fulcrum in which to operate. And it's not a bad idea, to be honest. You do get really good sight lines with the road. Just this you don't see. Got 2 little smatterings of fire. One in the north there, one in the south. Heavy cover used by both. There. It's a light cover situation here. Grens take the advantage. Combat engineers could come up. We got a rifle nade. That was not the one I was looking at. It was this one here that I should have heard. Flank on the MG. Forcing that out of situation. That's going to be going on for a very long time. We don't have to keep an eye on that. MG's thinking of setting up there. That's dangerous. We don't have healing in base, so he's going to be out of combat for a little while.
The sector has been cut off.
Very even game thus far. I don't know if you guys are feeling it. It's feeling pretty even anyway. Not the best situation there for Zyswenn. He needs to get out of that. He did win the engagement in the south. Conscripts may have suffered. I don't know, rifle nade there perhaps? Let's just check that out. No need for rifle nade. You've got Car 98Ks flying at your face. I'm going to be trying to stay more politically correct during tournament casts. It's my New Year's resolution. And it's only started on the 14th of August.
Scout car has arrived.
Scout car, time-honoured tradition for the Wehrmacht in the first 6 minutes of the game. Get that on the field. Follow it up with a pack, and you've got a nice solid base to get yourself to the Panzer IV, of course. Tried and tested build orders for top-level Wehrmacht players. It's not as easy as it looks either. If you're a mid-rank player and you watch these dudes doing 3 Grens into 222 into pack into Panzer IV, it's so easy on paper. Try it out in person, and it doesn't go so well. 222 is going to be seemingly wanting to operate in the northeast there, maybe to tempt the T-70 later on, but Elpern is a heavy Zys gun user. He's always going to prioritize getting those anti-infantry cannons, sorry, anti-tank guns on the field. Second SVTs are down from the field. Got Stormtroopers, sorry, JCS on the field. What am I on about Stormtroopers? They're Jaegers. Oh, squad wipe there. Takes out the combat engineer with the 222. Well played by Zyswenn. First squad wiped. And he gets out of there fully as well. No shot from the Zys gun. Can now harass the conscript squad. Zys will now get a shot, but not before the 222's had his fun. 6 kills already. Not too shabby. That's how you play with Scout Car. Meanwhile, in the south, SVT Cons are harassing. Don't forget, I mean, it's not the biggest lost ever. It's only 170 manpower. It's like, maybe... Well, no, it is quite a lot if you think about it. That's a lot of forced away conscripts. Like 4 conscript squads being forced away. You know? It's a lot. There we go. A tactical anti-tank round to the head there. Zyswenn putting the fuel pressure on in the southwest as well. Tale of 2 cappings here. But he's not going to want to fight up against the JCS. They're a league of their own. There's anti-infantry squads, especially at this stage of the game. SVT rifles should help him combat them though, but he's going to need 2. He can't just rely on 1 conscript to go toe-to-toe with the JCS.
Enemy forces are securing
Back
our
in
territory.
base, we don't have Battle Phase 2 quite yet. Certainly thinking of it very soon. His commander has a lot of munitions-based abilities, of course. Ends with Stuka Close Air Support, but it also has the LAB, and well, you can get G43s as well. Not that he's going for them. He's actually going for the LMGs on this Grenadier here. Nice flank. No, it's not a flank. He's thinking of going for the cutoff. SVT Cons come to deal with it. 222 finds a nice angle there from Zyswenn, keeping away from the Zys gun. Grens amassing their kills now and being forced away without losing a single soldat. Zys gun can't find its mark. Where's Elpern's Tankovi battalion? Not out yet. Oh dear. Seems like he's losing due to the pressure of the 222 here. And, I mean, it has applied a lot of pressure, 7 kills in total. It's just allowed him to, you know, start winning some engagements and capping around the map elsewhere. And you can just feel like the tide turns slightly there. Elpern's answer to it is to get a Dushka on the field. Of course, a light counter to the 222. Not the worst idea ever. Zys finds a 222. We have LMG fire on the cons. Grouping up now. They got this crater to offer some light cover. Can also they get into the heavy cover beyond. Secures the fuel in the north. He's about to lose the one in the south. JCS come to tango. Gren's pushing in as well. Do we have our first of possibly many light artillery barrages from the Zyswenn? More than likely. That'd be an excellent target if you can find it. You'd have to loop it over that sandbag though. Really surprised he's not going for that. Dushka's lined up, that's going to help out. JCS get 2 kills very quickly. Keeping the fuel from going into Elpern's hands. He's dropping another SVT rifle for his 4th con there. Dushka's got an early kill. Conscripts got on one of their own too. Grens are looking a little bit lower there in the centre, but they're still doing alright. Right, JCS versus Conscripts, well flanked here. Elpern pushes forward and then retreats. So he's just losing engagements and map control and fuel ultimately. Zyswenn is going to go for a pack to counter, you know, the T-70 that's not anywhere close to arriving. So that means Elpern's possibly thinking of T-34s or maybe 2 Zysguns. I don't know, he's going to have to do something fast because he's losing a lot of infantry engagements. Yes, he is forced away now the Dushka's firing and the possible flank was coming in from the SVT rifles. But that's a long time to not have fuel. If you look at the stocks, I mean, he's got a lot of it, but that's because he's not built any of his buildings. Usually that would be, you know, that was just enough for a T-70 at 11 minutes, 12 minutes. That shows you how far he is behind. He has enough fuel for the Tankovi Battalion and the T-70, but he's about 4 minutes late. So, there you go. As this pushes forward, Gren's just holding the line for now. MG's in a familiar position. It's been there for a large portion of the game. 222's finally repaired. It's been out of combat for a while. Still got 7 kills. Gren's just suffering right now. Although the Dushka, I don't know how he can still see him. Just, yeah, he can. He's got the range of the house, of course. Sight range, that is. This hits, misses, rather. Its target, there we go. Combat engineers finish Project Mega Sandbag. Conscripts capping munitions. First time he's had high munitions in a while. We have a push in the centre. Gren's using the MG42 to push on. But Elpern looks to have stabilised now. Having 4 SVT squads certainly helping him out in that endeavour. Jaeger's not at their preferred fighting distance. LMG Gren's pushing in, but we've got Elpern's waiting for him from behind heavy cover. So good tactical defence by Elpern. He's got a lot of munitions, a lot of fuel. Not great to be floating so much, of course. Zyswenn, meanwhile, does have Battle Phase 2. He hasn't got Tier 3 up in base yet, though. Pioneer's busy capping. Been a decent paced game, this has, just to get eases into the tournament activity. Dodges the Zys shot there, but then moves into, oh, saved by the wall. It seems like he hit the wall or something. Could have been a kill on retreat. Of course, we've got Grenadiers with the sprint ability, with the
enemy is taking our territory.
Yeah, must be a commander ability. Does anybody know how the Gren sprint works? It's been a while since I've read patch notes and stuff. Which ability gives it to them? Or is it just a commander? VP count's very neutral as well. Pretty well balanced on that front.
Artillery barrage at your command.
Smoke grenade thrown in there. Elpern's pushing in the north. Ambush from the commander. I thought it was XGGX, but I couldn't see that these Grens had it. They clearly... not enough resources for ambush camouflage. One of them must have it. None of them have it, but they're sprinting, so... What's happening there? Somebody explain it to me. I asked you guys to explain it to me, and you failed as well, so I feel relieved that it's not just me being a noob. It's free, Raffi says now. Fair enough, it's free, but it just doesn't say it in the commander abilities. Okay. Okay, it's having access to G43s that unlocks it. Right, Dresdan's Shuffler reckons you kind of get it for free, and it's just because you unlock some abilities. You unlock Ambush, which gives you the ability to sprint, but you don't have to pay for Ambush. Right. Okay, I feel better about my life. Nice shot from the JCS. Panzer IV on the field, surely to be followed by the T-34. I have to say, Zyswenn has lost a lot of manpower recently. I think Elpern, after stabilisation, getting the 4th SVT, he's really worked his way back into the game. He's also held double fuel for himself quite a while, so Zyswenn's early game advantage seems to have fallen away. Ah, Chronosaurus explains it well. G43 unlocks interrogation. Yes, I know this to be true. Ambush unlocks sprint. Ah, that makes a lot more sense. Lovely camo on the T-34. Let's give him his close-up. RMG Gren's ready in the south. Got some defensive mines being planted by Elpern there. 222 pushes in against the Zysgun. There's some 1 dead, 222. Panzer IV also pushes in. Just trying to get some through the bush shots. Gets a good one off, I tell you. Pat could finish the job here. He's going to go for it. Is he? No. He fancied it, but for a moment. We looked at a second mine from the combat engineers, but they were uncovered by the Grens. Full 3 kills already. Zys battling against him. Zyswenn's pressure there really coming to the fore. Oh. We do have the JCS on 13 kills. Not too shabby. Could be a little bit sharper. Grens, 19. They've been out for longer. 16 on this squad in base. Fuel-wise, Elpern actually has more now, despite having the T-34 on the field. So he could actually get a second one now. He's got enough manpower and enough fuel. Seems to be saving it for something bigger, though.
Enemy is taking our territory.
Troops in the north. Capital field. Got his Zys barrage on the MG. That could be a good one. No, he gets out of there. Yes, we're listening up. We are Jaeger. G-Gren's a Vet 3. They're all Vet 3 now. 3 Terminator Gren squads. Pushing in. Surveying the scenario. We are having a second T-34 on the field soon. It's a pretty solid build from Elpern. I wonder if this one will consider getting a Stug. This side. Conscripts just capping up the points there. I've been told that it's in Wehrmacht's prerogative to go to tier 4 after this point, not to chill in tier 3. But Stugs are so damn cool. He's getting a pack 40, which indicates this one may be going for a Panther. But he's going to be up against 2 T-34s for a while, so it's going to be a tough ask. Good shots from the pack there. Is he going to hang out for 2? This spotting for the pack. Gets it! One more shot required, but he's out of range. Panzer IV comes into the situation a little bit late to the battle. Second pack 40 is certainly late. SVT cons push in. Big Zys barrage from the north side. Panzer IV's thinking of helping out, but he can't quite get there. We've got sandbag down now. Good capping in the north whilst all this is going on. So Zyswenn thinking outside the box. Very literally. T-34 comes to test the water. Prioritise vehicle mode for the Panzer IV. Thwarts his nemesis. Back in base. Looking to get all these squads on the field very shortly. Elpern's only got one squad off the field at the moment, so he's got a good chance to counter-attack. Ooh, T-34 entered the Devil's Lair for a moment. And thought better of it. Let's check the tap map and just see the spread of units. Felt like Elpern lost a conscript at some point, but he hasn't, so let's just count them. One. There's one in the centre, one in the south. Gren-wise, we're pushing up hard in the centre here. MG eats a big shot. 2-2. The Pack 40 should be quick to the mark here in reacting to this. There they are. Pushes forward. Good position held by the Dushka now. Elpern's really starting to make himself a tough nut to crack. Yes, spot in ambush mode, but the thing that they were spotting from behind blocks one of the shots. That could have been a dead T-34 had that not happened. Second Zyswenn on the field, so we're entering the meta zone. Here's the beach utilised. Little escape route added to the rework. Dushka's got such a wide spread here, getting some good mines planted as well on its flanks. Really going to force this. He did go for tier 4, of course. He's not going to chill tier 3 for too long. Can't compete in just tier 3. Needs something bigger. Flare displays everything Elpern needs to see, but he can already pretty much see it anyway. He's got his Dushka in operation. Bit of quietness on the western front whilst we build up our defences and just wait for everything to be fully battle ready. Fuel wise, he's got a decent amount. He can get a Panther not too far away as long as he keeps his manpower in a decent position. This mine could come in handy. SVT cons with the flank, but LMG Grens are waiting. T-34 held off at the moment. There's that mine. That could have been a lot worse if the Panzer IV struck it before that. Grens versus conscripts there. Fancy the Grens to win that one with their LMG. JCS up to 14 kills now. Packs push forward. Find the T-34. Gonna have a Molotov in on the house. Jumps out. Resumes the LMG off. Oh, he's actually lost that now. T-34 pushes forward. Flare ignites again. He fancied a Panzerfaust but couldn't get it off, and now he's forced back to base. Meanwhile, we've got a few idle squads in the north. Zyswenn seems to be overly committed at the moment. And we're going to Brumbear first from tier 4. That's exciting. 2 Pack 40s into Brumbear. That's certainly going to help the situation for him. LMG Gren's in a decent position there versus these Vet 3 conscripts. Ural's out of there, but he loses a few models in the process. Good, isn't it, to be casting tournaments again, to be watching tournament play rather from you guys' perspective. Just a fun affair, isn't it? It's good to be watching players fight for their fortunes, try and earn a bit of money. Put it all on the line. That's what we want to see. Pioneer's looking low. Panzer IV's had a good outing so far. Here comes Le Professeur of Destruction. He goes boom, boom, boom. Le Brumbear is on the field. I do envisage the Brumbear as crewed by Vichy France. I don't know why. He represents the vitriol of Vichy France for me. Elpern enters resident sleeper mode in the centre with his Zyswenn Dushka combo. Sandbags. Conscripts. What a shot by the Brumbear. Can he get his Pintle mount online in time? Nobody's going to go for a cheeky attack round. Here it comes. Here it comes. Oh, he gets blocked in by the T-34 and meets his certain doom. But the Brumbear's got to survive next. But the Pack 40s are ready. And we've got our first excitement in this game. It only took 25 minutes.
Our territory.
SU-85 to counter. Not a bad idea from Elpernosaurus. Oh! Seemed to know where those guys were. North side. Panzer IV eats some Zis shots, but it's the Brumbear that's going to help the situation. That now eats some big shots. Can the SU-85 come out in time to help out this situation? Probably not, it's got to be said. Infantry pushes in the centre. Enters the house. Lucky there's no demos on it. T-34's fresh, ready. 341 points to 300 so far. Looks like we've got our game of the day already so far. This is it's feeling pretty good, isn't it? We chose wisely, chat. We chose very wisely with this series. Seems like they're very evenly pitted combatants, and they're having a jolly good old scrap, aren't they? MG faces north. Brumbear is going to be repaired by Vet Zero Pioneers, so we're going to be out of Brumbear action for a while. LAB. Where's it coming down? Where's the smoke? Here it is. Can he get rid of the Vet 2 Ziscun? Oh, yes, he can. That fatal last shot there. That's really unfortunate for Elpern to lose the veterancy on the Zis. That could be one dead conscript. T-34's coming. They could block the squad again. Oh, this could be a really good flank on the Panzer IV, though. You do have a Faust, a very important Faust, on the leading tank there. Oh, Panzer IV goes forward. That's a bad mistake by Zyswenn, but we've had misses from the SU-85, and the Pack 40s are there to capitalise. Brumbear's ready as well. A lot of missed shots due to the very, very gradual elevation on this side of the map. We're literally talking 1% elevation. It's enough to screw with Company Heroes. What a shot by the Brumbear. That's his 9th kill. Panzer IV gets out of there. Oh, Pack 40s find some good shots. Will they escape with their veterancy? Conscripts don't want them to. We do have a Faust threatening. No, he gets rid of the Vet 2 Pack there. Brumbear's going to come to mitigate. By mitigate, I mean blap. Meanwhile, LMG Grenz on the retreat path. Luckily for them, they seem quite healthy. Ooh, saves the life of that conscript squad. And kills 2 Grenadiers as well. MG42 pushes up. He's capping the victory point in the north as well, meaning that he wants to reverse these fortunes on the victory point scale. 340 to 269 right now. Gren jumps in and out of the house. Just duking with the T-34. The house is now destroyed.
Our opponents are seizing a sector.
Surely thinking of a Panther next for Zyswenn, then he'll really start to outcompete Elpern's tanks. SU-85 has barely found many shots at all, it seems. Late retreat there, but it was still a retreat, so better late than never. Panzer IV goes forward. Good aggression by Zyswenn, just scouting out for his targets. Perfect Panzerwehr for hunting territory, isn't it? Where would Elpern be without the LAB, Where would he be? Probably like a few ranks lower. But still,
Are securing our territory.
Katusha and Panzerwerfer is the next choice. Now, I've got to say that I actually favour Zyswenn in this situation, because I want to say the Brumbear is going to give him more punching power after the Panzerwerfer hits, if that makes any sense. But then again, he is going to be left vulnerable to the T-34. The Panzer IV is... I think he's got a second pack gun. He's got his pack gun back, by the way. I don't know. Both are good options. Brumbear, for me, though, just gives him the edge at the moment still, Zyswenn. He can get these first shots in. Right, his first shot's in. Panzerwerfer. Can he react in time? Elpern. He moves forward. Clever idea, but it does not work. And here comes the cleanup squad. Cleanup squad, engage. That's the wrong way, Zyswenn. He's going to give him the Zis back. Oh, for God's sake. That's not what I was on about. I was saying the Brumbear would give him the edge if he pushed when he Panzerwerfs him. It's not just Panzerwerf and wait. Now, one Gren comes as the ultra flank. Grenade in the south, just a molly. Forces him off. Grenadiers retreats intact. What's happening back in base? We've got these JCS have been a little bit underwhelming. MG42's hit Vet 3, so it's done its job. Got that mega suppression out. Blitz away with a fadeaway 3-man shot there. Brumbear comes for the follow-up. Ha! Could have been a lot worse. Ren's neutralised, but that's all they do. Here comes the Katyusha's first shot. He's been patient with it. Oh, what a shot that is. What a shot with an LAB as well. Can one pack stay alive here? Very unlikely. Very, very unlikely. Now, this is how you capitalise. Elpern shows the difference here. He pushes forward. He spots for his own Zis guns. He kills the Brumbear, and now he's killing a pack. That's capitalisation. Oh, but he does lose his own T-34 to the counter-attacking Panzer. Zyswenn finally gets aggressive when he needs it most. Can the packs be saved? Good shots by the Zis guns. He's tracking him through the fog. He's tracking him. Can't make it. Panzerwerfer's going to return fire. Some macabre version of tennis here. Bit of a miss. Tell you what, if this SU-85 can get an isosceles triangle of death mode, it could really kill these things. Needs to repair them as soon as he caps. Repair. They're so low on health. Pioneers are going to be distracted capping the Panzer IV. That somehow outlived the Brumbear. Don't fully understand it. Big Uror in.
Our opponents are seizing a sector.
Zis guns push forward. MG42's forced away. This game has a lot of legs left. First game of the day is a good one. It really feels like we've got an hour-long classic. Mostly due to, we didn't see, this could be good. Shotgun Katyusha volley. Straight into the Grens. They sprint forward using their ambush camouflage. And they're going to be fine, it seems. Good game sense by Zyswenn. Very good game sense. Didn't worry.
We are losing a sector.
Interesting. He's protecting his Katyusha in the long game. Doesn't want a Panzer IV flanking it. It's an interesting idea. To be honest, the Panzer IV could possibly... No, it would definitely hit that mine. Because it would come from this angle. There we go. He's repairing the packs as well. He's heard us loud and clear in chat. Zyswenn has. Good idea there. Could somebody tell me how many viewers we've got? Just want to gauge the temperature out there in chat. Unfortunately, we don't have front page like the tournaments we've seen in the past couple of weeks. We have 2 viewers. Thanks, Dresden. Here's a big Panzerwerfer. Is it a big one, though? Have I said it's big and then it's not that big? Here's a medium-sized Panzerwerfer. Nice. Nice. Not bad for a first round, eh? That'll do. 369 viewers. That'll do. Maybe one day AE can have front page. And we'll get lots of people not knowing how to turn their browsers off and pocket dialing us on their phones, etc. That is a hard front to come up against. Really hard. Katusha's almost ready to volley, though. Got to be careful. Pushing up this close. There it is. He was waiting for it. And it's on the retreat path this time. And he gets a pack. It's magnetic Katusha rockets, aren't they? He's got a lot of fuel now, Zyswenn. He's really going to be thinking of, let's face it, the Panther maybe. 490, 185. He could go that right now. Brumbear's the other option. He's not enough for either. Soon he'll have enough for both. Keeps waiting. Panzer 4 must be close to Vet 3. Yes, it is. Pack 40's been recrewed yet again. SU-85's got Vet 2 now for that ultra penetration. Misses the SU-85.
Our points have fallen to 300.
Panzer 4 tracks them. Conscripts push forward, force away the MG42 for probably the 20th game. Panzer 4 shot from afar by the SU-85 there. That's snuck up on us. 1 second ago, he was tracking the conscripts, having a really good time. Next second, he's blasted out of the game. Nice kill there. Gotta believe the Zyswenn helped out in that. He's building a Panther, but he's lost his 2 of his best vehicles so far. Probably a lazy shot. Oh, that wasn't lazy. That's on the retreat path. And that gets a very good squad wipe. Katusha returns fire on the blobbing Grens. Forces them off the field. New T-34 joins the front. And the game continues. Let's check out the stats around half time. Kill-wise, of course, that's just Soviets for you. Army value showing a clear die for Zyswenn recently after that Panzer IV lazily died. Points held's been all over the bloody place. It's roughly equal, and it's been roughly equal for a long time. And underutilised resources, there's that recent Zyswenn kind of hogging a lot of fuel, but other than that, meh. And of course, the best unit for Elpern, as always, the Zyswenn.
Enemy forces are securing our territory.
Panther coiled and ready to strike. Mines coming up from Elpern now. This is good by him. What you need to be doing is Soviets constantly mining. Panther eats a Zis round. SU-85 misses from afar though. Forced away. Dushka laying down the hurt on the Grens. 24 kills on that bad boy. Not shabby. Or too shabby for an MG at least. Conscripts' backs are out in the north. Have constant chiropractic updates for those guys. Werfer. Forwards. Where will it fire? It's ready. All 10 rockets are ready. His hands are coiled and ready on the trigger. Infiltrates from Rhine heavy cover. Heavy cover, Resident Sleeper Gaming. Panther pushes forward. Katusha in anticipation. So doing this Grens, he reacts now, but a little bit late. Here come the combat engineers. Dushka's begun to fire. Grens now falling into the rockets. Oh no! Zyswenn had the wrong idea there. He should have hit a hard retreat. Panther perilously close to a mine. Needs to be careful. Panzerwerfer finally pushes in. Doesn't do much at all, really. Pack finds the SU. Grens capping victory points. 292 plays 203. Soviets to Wehrmacht. Mine detonates, 2 Grens down. Panther pushes in, gets a shot on the T-34. Meanwhile, combat engineers kept the victory point there for the Wehrmacht. Mine detonates for the Panther. Pioneers pushing in, they're going to repair and lickety-split. Maybe a rebuild of the Brumbear coming for Zyswenn. Another T-34 in the build for Elpern. Big flank coming in from the sides yet again for the roving Swede. I feel that he's in a decent lead right now, strategically at least. Raws in. No big off-map abilities for either player. Well, there is actually. Zyswenn has them close to the airsport, but he's not been utilising it. There's a nice AT nade. He's trying to stop the SU pushing in, but he's been blocked by smoke there. Another shot hits there. But T-34's coming in from all angles as well. One pack is down. SVT Cons doing good work there. Panther reversing away. Vet 3 SU-85 goes forward. We've got a downed Panzerwerfer, and Zyswenn throws in the towel, taps out. Elpern 1-0 up. Yeah, not a bad little game, eh? 41 minutes, 49 seconds. Good way to ease ourselves into today's festivities. My knees are shaking, hence the webcam's vibrating on top of my monitor. Yeah, not a bad way to start at all. Highly enjoyable. Highly enjoyable. Let's go and investigate if the second game started already. Knees weak, arm spaghetti, K-pen indeed, my friend. Where's the suit? Where is my suit, actually? I don't think I have a suit image on this one. Sorry, a genuine suit on this one. Oh, there we go. Is that any better? How's that for you? Such a good meme, eh? Elpern's second game is starting in 2 minutes' time. It's just enough for me to grab a coffee. We'll be right back. Let's listen to some sick dark industrial beats. This is the International Classic. Every army, every nation, it's all sponsored by 2Nation. It's the International Classic. Hello there, and welcome to the second game of the International Classic. This is Zyswenn, who's 1-0 down versus the mighty Swede Elpern. Locking in, of course, Jaeger Infantry Doctrine. He's going to be showing Zyswenn how it's done, quite frankly. There were a lot of commander vetoes and map vetoes and all kinds of good stuff going on. I know one thing for certain, no Osttruppen in the Lauder in this tournament, and no Sturmtiger as well, so no elite armoured. So, different flavours are going to be utilised. It's going to be quite interesting to see. This one has the following armies. Shock. Assault. They're all tactics except this one, which is an army. So that intro doesn't work. It just does not work. Regardless, let's see how this one can do. If I am not mistaken, is this one from Turkey? I want to say from Turkey. I think he's from Turkey. Yes, Captain Frog says he is. There we go. MG42 goes south. Sector's being very kindly liberated by these grenadiers. So kind of them. Pioneers force away those cons. Well, it wasn't just the Pioneers, it was the MG as well. It certainly helped out, didn't it?
A new grenadier squad is ready.
More Grens. It's kind of like reverse build order here. These guys know what works for them in Automatch, and they're going to keep at it. Volts there by Elpern. He's going to do another one. He's doing the high jump, the steeplechase. And he's forced away by the cons. This one soon to follow by Elpern. Not a great start by him. I think it was that steeplechase hurdling action that really didn't help him. Yes, he may be taking this and putting down a fortress of barbed wire, but it doesn't matter if this cutoff gets taken. And that certainly looks likely to happen. Zyswenn battling back very strongly. Good mine down by him as well. Could be entering into the deciding ace game sooner than we know it. Cons going for the standard territory points. Pretty standard affair. Gren's really low on health in the early going. They're going to need medics up in base very soon, because that is just a walking manpower penalty. The conscripts don't want any of that. Elpern's now going for his own cut-off. Conscripts come to... Second conscript comes to try and stop it. It goes to the heavy cover. He's being heavily penalised. Very back and forth gameplay so far. Just when you think one guy has the upper hand, it really doesn't end up that way. Combat engineers can copy, and knowing the mine might help them out. Using that brand new heavy cover. Omnidirectional heavy cover, lovely. Sweating like a pig, apparently, these conscripts in the south. He's done well with this grenadier. I know he's not done much with it, but he's kind of like been a last line of resistance. There's that mine. That's what he was... Oh god, what's that camera work? There's that mine. That's what he was worried about. He's done more than just cut that off, though. He's going for both. The dastardly devil. He's got to run through an S minefield, though, on the retreat. That won't be pleasant. Ha! He's putting his own mine on retreat, though. So battle of the retreat mines. Is he going to finish it before he's seen? No. Yes, kind of. No, he didn't finish it before it was seen. Just going to pretend he wasn't doing anything. We're going to see some more. He's a very cheeky Pernosaurus. Oh!
Have lost a squad.
Gren. And combat engineers all die. Everyone goes kaboom there. Mines on retreat. Double mine on retreat fatalities, what we like to see. Tell you these guys are cancelling each other out. Mine type of game. That's a good one, I like it. And they're both taking each other's cutoffs. What a crazy second game we're having. This is... Tell you what, just because it's cons versus grens, etc., doesn't mean it's not going to be fun. Right now, Malda, you've got to say Zyswenn has the better of it because, of course, he got a full gren wipe. That's 170 versus 240 on the squad cost, at least. But he's still going to deal with all this stuff here.
Opponents are seizing a sector.
Going to make things tougher for him. Saying that, though, he does have the fuels at the moment. Capped the hard way. Pounds of grenadiers. Getting some good shots in there. More than good enough.
Available to all combat infantry. Jaeger light infantry ready to fight.
Bundle lady thrown 10 minutes after they leave the tree.
Ready for action.
Second MG is the build for Elpern. Certainly loves to double down on his support weapons, doesn't he? Good pressure applied by Zyswenn constantly with these conscripts. If he caps this victory point, he will have this fuel, but only because the road will connect it. That'll be one of the funniest fuel caps I've seen for a while. Let's check that out now, shall we? Oh no, yes, there it is. It's capped all the way around this here. A little hook. A fuel hook. That's casting tap map for a while. It's much more pleasurable. Mortar's coming out. The 120 mil as well. That's the tactical nuke launcher out for Zyswenn, basically.
We are losing territory.
222. Of course. It's a little bit late, it has to be said. Rather a late 222 this game. Probably due to all the craziness and fuel being denied for both players. There's the nuke cannon. Conscripts don't have 18-8 at this point in time. Lot of... Oh, he's going to block them in here. Allowing the Panzer Grenadiers a free shot. They don't have a grenade, or they did have a grenade, sorry. Don't know why they didn't toss it. Might be able to squad wipe anyway at this rate. He's operating with impunity as that 222. Meanwhile, we've got an engagement in the north. Mine goes off the Grenadiers. 222's having a good old time. Ah! There's that S-mine clearance unit. 222 puts the S-mines to good use, though. Great second game thus far. It's been really exciting stuff. Still no healing in base. Finally he's getting healing in base. This Grenadier has had half of his legs hanging off for a really long time. Ooh, mortar. Versus MG42 there. Doesn't want to hang around for too long. Have a look at the mortar in slow motion. It's pretty cool. You ready? (2013). Not bad, eh?
Territory is out of contact. The bunker has been converted to an
Ooh,
emergency
nice.
station.
This one going for the M5, the meat chopper, the kraut mower, the brrr machine. It had many names. It did not look better in 2013, Duffman. It looked 12 FPS in 2013. What are you on about? Oh, yeah, it did look like that in slow motion. That's true. About the same. Quad mount, there's the other name. There goes that barbed wire. Nice first job. Making the barbed wire more accessible for him. Everything comes down to barbed wire and sandbags in the meta of 1 versus 1. And he's putting his hoon up. That's funny by Zyswenn. Well, I know it's just him playing the game, sorry, but it is funny. It's what the game has become. It's like, so the 120mm bloody mortar makes everything feel like really dramatic. Like, I constantly get my attraction drawn to random things by its explosions. It's really impressive sounding when it rarely does anything. Conscripts push forward, making a little barbed wire sandwich. That's what Terry Funk has for breakfast. JCS on the field, a little bit late to the party, but might as well get them on. Ooh, incendiary rounds plus 222 plus pack, perhaps. Where's the pack? Oh, come on, Elpern. Where's your luck, mate? So close to having one dead M17 there. 120mm, lapping away. The threat from the conscripts keeps the pioneers out of the picture, so these G43 Grens come to deal with the situation. As to say, Zyswenn seems to have had an extended period of overall dominance now. I feel like this M17 operating in the back lines has really helped him out. No sign of Battle Phase 2 or Panzer IV anywhere soon from Elpern. 5-man squad becomes a 4-man with that tripwire flare. Oh, and that's bad conscripts. JCS lapping away. Oh, nice shot by the Zyswenn. And the Grenadiers find the weak side of the conscripts. And they're going to be forced away. There we go. Pack 40. Doesn't fancy it right now.
Squad, ready to move.
Just hear the MG repairing. Sorry, what am I on about? I was focused on the reinforced cost. I can't think of two things at the same time, it seems. So my brain just said a random caster phrase. MG repairing. Apparently, if my brain is preoccupied, I'll just say something random, just like a random AE soundboard. Here we go. Finally, might be able to get some shots in on the M17 with the pack. 222's not in a position to capitalise though.
Our opponents are seizing the sector.
Destroys the sandbags there. In the north, conscripts capping up the victory points. G43 Grens come to deal with them. Pioneers don't have their toe over the line, so aren't helping the war effort at the moment. Right, finally battle phase 2. He's not got the fuel he needs to be anywhere close to a tank, so it's not that hyped, to be honest. Here we go, we've got elite infantry pushing up through the centre with a pack supporting them. This could be good. He's got the Faust ready. Gets it, but can't get the pack follow-up shot in. Or can he? Or can he? It's going to be a Hail Mary here from Elpern, but he's going to go for it. He knows it's there somewhere. Is he going to try it, is he? Oh, I wonder how close he was. Oh, he was so close! He was so close!
We have 300 points remaining.
Grens capping the northern victory point. We do have the support armoured core being built. Leaky bundle nade on the door retreat. Doesn't fall for it, so the squad's going to be fine. If he'd exited the building on that side, he would have died at that point in time. Still dead.
We have lost an MG team.
We did just have an 18 in on the 222. The 120mm takes out the Panzer IV, finally getting some kills there. 8 kills, when did that happen? Panzer Grenadiers have 11, not too shabby.
The enemy is attempting to steal our sector.
Okay, Elpern's fuel's climbed quite quickly actually. Should be getting a Panzer IV out in the next couple of minutes. A little bit late, but oh well. Meanwhile, we've got Mechanized coming up in base, so similar timings for both players. This is bad for the Panzer Grenadiers. Vet 2 now on this M17.
Enemy forces are securing our
Shall we have a
territory.
little bit of Company of Heroes music? Shall we? I haven't actually had that on in a cast for a bloody long time. It's pretty badass, and I think it needs to be louder. Yeah.
Grenadiers ready.
You can barely hear it, can't you?
The enemy is taking our territory.
I think that song's just finished. That'll be why you can't hear it. M17 gets some shots. Zys finds the MG there. 222's looking for an angle. Very nice. Meanwhile, in the south, Gorenza pushing in. Panzer Grenadiers doing the same. 17 making a nuisance of itself to this recently weakened Grenadiers. Still gets Fausted, however. Panzer Grenadiers looking for a flank yet again on the garrison here.
Panzer IV.
Here comes the Panzer IV as well. That's certainly going to help things for Elpern. Better late than never. Hay Bale operating as a massive bullet shield.
Ready to launch.
He's unlocked the LAB, but he'll soon have the Stuka as well. Didn't see much like that from Zyswenn, and he played this exact same commander earlier on.
Opponents are seizing the sector.
Panzer IV threatens some squad wiping action, but there's the 120mm. It absolutely decimated some squads there. Was that Gren that just died? Either way, the Panzer Grenadier nearly bought the... died itself. Oh, JCS about to ravage a conscript squad. There you go, shot in the back of the head. Stalin approves. They were retreating at the end of the day. This music just gets me in like Company Heroes 2 launch campaign mood. Shoot the traitors. But sir, they were trying to fight the enemy. Shoot them.
New anti-tank gun has arrived.
Oh dear. New pack 40. Tell you what, Elpern's forces aren't looking meaty, are they? That would be a controversial joke for a caster if it wasn't the main theme of the, the campaign. Ooh, M17's gonna be possibly taken out by the 222 here. No. God, Zysgun's ready to stop the situation here, but the pack's also lined up. That could be bad for Zyswenn. Why did he push forward there, but he misses with the pack 40? Zys forces away the anti-tank gun. Panzer IV's coming for an angle. What a shot there. 2 conscripts down. Finally, now there's literally 0 elevation. They finally hit a shot. Oh, good rear-ended shot there for the Panzer IV. And Elpern's dominating the map. So double munitions, double fuel, triple victory points. What more could a boy want? Oh, yo, Ed and George. You should come do some casting with me tomorrow, Ed. Delay your train. Come down to Stoke for 2, and we'll cast a couple of series together. Train from Manchester to Stoke, Stoke to London. Happy days. 120mm with its delayed fuses there.
Enemy forces are securing our territory.
And M17's down pack. Panzer combo. Ed, do you have the volume off? Did you hear what I just said? Anyway. Panzer IV's hanging around a little bit too long now. Guards blinking away and also spotting for this Zyswenn. Conscripts pushing in. Finding everything is not available to them in terms of cover. G43 Grens are going to get Molotovs thrown in their faces. Nicely predicted there. He threw it on the edge of the sandbag, but it still hit the sandbag and actually put all the flames on this side. But he was aiming for that at least. Let's see what he did there. More guards out for Zyswenn. Okay, it's a lot of manpower, but still. Okay, Ed, you asked, mate. Hopefully see you at 2, eh? That'd be pretty good if we can get Ed casting in da house tomorrow. I'll also raise some funds on stream for your split train ticket. You don't have to wear your brain AFK. Oh, anyway, I'll do some casting now. Faust in. T-34's forced away. Zys is coming to protect his big brother. Grenadiers across the central ground. Panzer IV can't get any more shots in. Doesn't fancy it. This one's fighting for his life out there. He's 295 versus 297. Victory points just overtook each other. Elpern's now in the lead. Well and truly. Panzer IV finds the T-34. Misses on that frontal armour though. Zyswenn's been decrewed. Gren could die next. Guards can't take him out though. They try. They try. What a shot by the 120mm. Decimates the JCS. Panzer IV pushes up to the north. It's a cheeky shot there.
Enemy forces are securing our territory.
And another.
Our opponents are seizing a sector.
Gren's looking for a cheeky flank with those G43s. MG's climbing the veterancy now. This is the apprentice. The master's already on the field. He's holding the north side. And Panzer Grenadiers looking for an angle. 120mm has really done some damage now. 14 kills. T-34 doesn't find the Panzer Grenadiers. Neither the pack can find it though. Company of misses right now. We do have 2 squads so close but so far away from each other. Panzer Grenadiers push forward but die for the fatherland. Soldaten have indeed been lost. That was a silly reconnaissance by Elpern for these pack guns. Not sure it was worth it at all. I mean, well, Guard squads could get us kill on the Grenadiers here in return. Retaliation. They don't have the sight. Meanwhile, T-34's hungry. He's very hungry. However, misses a ghost object there. That is unfortunate. Something that had been killed but was still hanging around. Sometimes needs another shot to finish it off. Our crew member does some reconnaissance through the base, finally dies. Sounds like Harry Potter music or something, doesn't it? Or like some kind of witch spell. Dash.
We are losing a sector.
Sandbags down. Elpern retreats through the beach. Is like Dunkirk styley. Who's winning? Elpern's winning. He has a Brumbear. That's all I need to know. Boom, boom, boom. I want you in my room. Here comes the Brumbear. Will the end be soon for Zyswenn? Will he ever pronounce his name correctly? We have a lot of questions to ask and answer in this cast. Delayed fuse. Oh, could have been so much worse. Brumbear doesn't know anything about delay, though. Why delay when you can just blap? Thanks for the subscription, K-Pen. Much appreciated, my friend. K-Pen, of course, a streamer in his own regard now. It's a webcam and everything. Ooh, T-34 getting a cheeky flank off. We've got Mark vehicle on the Brumbear. Guards lead the way. One of them pays, but not both of them. Because the T-34 couldn't get in there, this is going to be a failed push. But it could have been oh so much worse. JCS goes to the central circle. 279 victory points for Zyswenn. Real good game again. Game 2's turned out to be a good one. So many whistling noises. Twisted Tootsie says it right in chat. One after another after another.
The squad of pioneers has arrived.
We're going to add... I think we should add a bit of chat in. Let's add chat. Let's whack it over here somewhere. Add.
Enemy forces are securing our territory.
Now, don't say anything stupid. I'm trusting you guys. You can be part of the cast with me. Oh, huge shots from the Zys barrage. Vet 2 MG in peril. Meanwhile, in the north, this 2-2 still alive somehow. Conscripts forced away, and S-mines detonate. This could be a dead squad. Is he hanging around for too long, though? Yes, he is. He himself dies to an S-mine detonation. How ironic. Brumbear pushes forward. JCS watching on. Gets a shot from that Zys gun, though. I tell you what, this could be good. This could be good. No, he can't make it happen. Panzer IV comes to deal with the T-34. Oh, I tell you what, look at this on retreat. Could he attack ground? Both squads on retreat here. Elpern with a missed opportunity, perhaps. Didn't fancy it. Oh, the Panzer IV's in peril. T-34 comes for him. Misses, bounces rather off the frontal armour. Oh, no. Meanwhile, JCS are capping, but they could be doing oh so much more than that. That is a stolen pack, somebody rightfully mentions. Wow, Elpern loses a pack there. Zyswenn steals it back. God. Oh, man. Despair. Oh, and the Brumbear doesn't care. It'll turn you into no men at all. Just chunks. Brumbear can fire through this house. Over it, rather. Nice backed shot there. Seeking the enemy.
Our opponents are seizing a sector.
T-34 pushes forward. Faust threatens, though. Won't get close enough, most likely. Or will he? Yes, he will. Stug also on the attack. Imperial Dane's finest forces are all being deployed here. Stolen packs ready to evict the Brumbear from the central premises. Wrens find their mark, as does the pack. Does the Panzer IV finish the job, though? We have the possibility of a second Faust. Can he find it? Elpern needs to. He couldn't get it off in time. He was otherwise perturbed by the fact that the guards are knocking on the door here. He finds a shot with the Brumbear and forces the guards all the way home through the S-minefield. 1, 2. Can he finish the job with the Grenadiers? Elpern here needs to get rid of them. Conscripts of Zyswenn dying. Brumbear survives. This T-34 does not, though. That's a bit of a throw by Zyswenn. He went in greedily there. Meanwhile, mark target still rages on the Panzer IV, but the damage is being done by Elpern, who holds strong. Sturmpanzer promoted. Conscripts waiting to die. This looks over. This looks very over. I think this is, yes indeed, he's tapped out Zyswenn. We're going to head to an ace game. What a second game of the series this has been. There we go. We have it confirmed. We're going to Amelie Fields. Correction. Elpern, I've just heard it here from the referees. There has been an anomaly in the results reporting system. That indeed, yes indeed, Elpern has managed to win both games of this historic series. Wow. Oh, noob referees there. Don't know what they're doing, guys. I can only apologise. Elpern has clearly won both games in the series. No, all 5 games of the best of 7 grand final. You hear it here first. Elpern is now, that's right, I've heard it coming through on the wireless. Elpern is your grand champion of Company of Heroes. Just hearing that. No, but he is ran through to round 2. Sorry. Yep. Okay, I understand now. He is through to round 2. Well played to the mightiest of Swedes. Well, it's just between him and Stu, so, you know. But he's pretty mighty. Well done, Elpern. It may have been me that was the noob, to be fair, but oh well. Anyway, I want to work on the transitional video for this tournament. And I haven't got one, so I'm just going to have a song called the... what's it called again? International Classic. No. That's not good enough either. The Intercontinental Classic. That's what I wanted it to be called, Elpern, but it got changed. It lost in translation with the Korean dude. So I'm not happy with that either. G. C. Well, that's pretty cool. It's the International Classic. Oh, that's pretty good. I like it. It's the International Classic. No, not hype enough, is it, guys? We don't do Wonderwall, I'm sorry. So it's no Wonderwall allowed. The international classic sung in D minor. I know what the lyrics are, I just don't know the chords I want to use yet. Oh, that's it. I've got it. Here's the international classic. Every faction, every nation, it's all sponsored by 2 Nation. It's the international classic. There we go. Boom. That's a banger. That's all we need. But we need an ending, so it goes. That'll do. Oh yeah, there we go. I can't say it's because I've done too many tournament intros. Here's the. It'll be here's. Here's the. Doesn't sound good when sung. Welcome to the international. No. Come on, guys, help me with some lyrics here. The ultimate showdown, lol. Something, every faction. That's Soviets or Ost here. That's so true, dude. They can't do Elite Show. Does it sound too much like the Elite Showdown, though? It's the... How does that go again? I can't remember how that goes. Hang on a second. Hang on. I actually forgot how that goes.
It's time for the 1v1 Elite Show. It's time for the 1v1 Elite Showdown. It's time for the 1v1 Elite Showdown.
Okay, that's pretty good, actually. It's hard to beat. Here's the international classic. Every faction, every nation, it's all sponsored by 2 Nation. It's the international classic. Yeah, that'll do. Fuck it. No swearing, Matt. We're meant to be getting more professional. Oh dear. 2 Nation, I believe the sponsor's name is. 2 Nation. Oh, the music just kicked in randomly. Thanks, Relic. Anyway, let's get eyes on the second game of the day. Second series of the day. Thanks to Elpern for winning that first one. Well played to him. We got Orange Pest Elpern. Let's go. But he's played only Atif Abdul Hafiz. That's not fair. Oh, creative name Inka Una. Oh, look at the games that are coming now. Oh, it's looking good. Let's do a poll. We've got a choice of 2. So, creative name versus Inka Una. Elpern versus Orange Pest. I'll just see if there's one. I don't want to turn on anybody's toes. I'm pretty sure I'm fine to cast either of those 2. So... Indeed. Exciting. Very, very exciting. Any song requests whilst we wait? Need to check that one of those 2 games hasn't started, actually. Doesn't look like it has. I'm not playing Wonderwall. Stop it. Darude Sandstorm. Oh gosh. Boom. It's a sandstorm on the Africa core. You could make a sandstorm desert war song. It would be an opera. Wish You Were Here by Incubus is a very nice song, but not sure how to play that one, I'm afraid. What does the poll say? Ooh, it's close. Oh, it's looking exciting, to be honest. And you, K-Pen's been messaging me, can he be a co-caster? Last time we cast it wasn't very good, unfortunately, K-Pen. We didn't gel very well, my friend. I think we're good friends, but that doesn't always mean you're good casters as a team, if that makes any sense. You've been trying so hard. I mean, okay, let's let K-Pen in. Fucking hell. Muscles in on the cast. What right does he have, eh? Only because you guys are making me feel bad now. Go on, K-Pen. Where are you?
It's Reggie doing this. Yeah, we are.
Alright. We've got you in. We've got you in for the big ones. Oh, he wants to be on a webcam. Oh, look at this guy.
Why is it inverted? Why?
It's not
Why is
inverted
it
for me, mate.
flipped?
Well, no one knows what you look like except the Australian authorities, so don't worry. Oh, now I've got to do a new overlay, have I?
Nah, don't worry about it.
I can't believe you're not wearing a proper suit. What the hell is this? Would you sit up?
Wait.
No, you just stay still, mate. Stay still. There we go. I've got you. I've got you. There you go.
Should I turn on the light?
Yeah, you probably should have done. It's too late for these things now.
Nah, too late.
It's definitely not that.
It's not too late. It's not too late.
I'm not sure it's the bloody Master League either, actually.
Is it too late, chat? Turn on light, turn off light.
Right.
1 for yes, 2 for no.
No one minds. Don't worry about it.
Yes. I'm still sitting too low. Right there,
You're one of the few people that could successfully muscle in on a cast.
Paid my way in.
You bloody did. You mentioned it so many times in chat. It was getting borderline sad. You were like, wouldn't it be great if AE had a co-caster? Wouldn't it be great?
Don't worry, I felt like that too. I'm such a sad person to keep saying this. Why am I saying this though?
I had seen it as well. That's the funny thing. I'd seen it lots of times. I knew exactly what you wanted.
I was like, he's probably seen it, but I should say it again. You never know.
And that's when stalkers become a thing. Yeah, she probably just doesn't know that I like her. I'll follow her home.
I will turn on the light though. Fix this poor quality.
Do whatever it takes, bro. Nothing can fix his poor quality.
It's probably way too much light.
Yes.
You put the 2 Nation logo on my face, that's fine.
Hang on. I just need to make sure we don't miss this game. Hang on a sec. That's probably the best idea I've just had.
Yeah. Some suits don't work.
Alright, let's go check it out. Friends games. So can you start going in the spectate lobby and trying to find if the creative name game has started, please?
On it.
Good man. You're on that duty. I've got important other stuff to do. Very important stuff.
Why is my camera so zoomed in? Oh my god.
I've given you an important job to do, K-Pen. We're not worried about cameras. Come on. Focus here. The cast is depending on you right now, dude. You can't fail us. Repair my tiger! Move! Get out of the way! Get out of the way! I'm trying to reverse! You've got idle units! Just making... it's a sub-Saturday day today. I'm making K-Pen feel at home. That's all I'm doing. Okay, here we go. Oh, fuck. Why do people upload GIFs and PNGs that aren't PNGs, man? So depressing. Is it there yet? Can you see it? K-Pen, can you hear me, bro? You're muted.
Yeah, I know. Who are we looking for again?
Seeking versus
Markov, Fidesis.
yeah, that's the one.
How many pages do I need to go down? Bloody hell.
Yeah, just keep refreshing new. It could be new.
Yeah.
I'll check friends games.
That's Seeking as a friend, but it's probably online.
It doesn't seem like it's on at the moment, I would say. That'd probably be my best bet.
Yeah. I'll keep looking.
Yeah, you keep looking, dude. I'm gonna... What's his name? Creative name. Inca Una. Inca Una's the other guy, by the way. Inca Una.
Yeah, I got him as a friend, yeah. Strange, I don't see any of them.
Okay. Oh, he's just said it's already live, so that's not
really
good. Yeah, we need to find it, bro. I'm searching by viewers here. Maybe it's just gone live. Maybe that's. I don't want to ask him again. Obviously, he's in game.
Yeah,
so...
yeah, you don't want to. Yeah.
Yeah. Mate, trying to find these games, it's so annoying. It's like the worst system ever. They made it so bad, man. It's like a two-man job.
It's down to RNG.
Yeah. Like sometimes it doesn't make any sense either, as whether it's actually viewable or not or whatever. Just have to keep hoping for the best. I'm gonna go on friends games again. Well, thanks for the subscription, by the way, Oppalanka. Much appreciated, mate.
It's insane.
Yeah, it's really difficult, mate. I actually don't blame us if we can't find it either. It's not like, you know, we've failed everybody or something.
Oh, my customized friend game's loaded. Oh, no. Yes, I found it. Oh my god. Go friends game now. Oh my god, I found it.
How many minutes until it starts?
Now. This is now.
Does it? Okay.
Yeah.
So we know it's there somewhere. That's good at least.
It comes up as Inca Una too.
Does it? Okay, thank you. Okay. Tense times, chat. If A can't
Yeah, my
find
heart's
the game, we're
pounding.
screwed. Yeah, I know, right? Definitely know it started then, and it's been on for at least 5 minutes. So nobody's watching it though right now. Ah, got it. Brilliant.
You got it. You got it.
Yeah, I got it, bro. Let me invite you to this. Right, let's do audio testing and compare what you're like to me. Okay, do some soft talking for me. Soft talking.
Hello, my name's Capon, and I'm a noob.
Talk loudly now. Talk loudly.
Hey, you suck.
Yeah, it seems pretty good, to be fair. Seems pretty good. I think K-Pen's a little bit louder than me, so I'm just going to tune him down a
I
bit.
will talk slightly quiet, though.
No, it's all right. I think we're about right there, mate, to be honest. That sounds good. Are you in an observer lobby with me now? Does it show for you?
Yeah.
All right,
Yeah.
Carl. Good man, good man. Let's turn
Yes,
this-
I have an elephant and K-pen spelled incorrectly.
Good man, good man. Oh, it's on Crossroads X. Exciting.
Ooh.
Right, don't forget I've got to do my intro. So you've got to be quiet whilst I do my intro, okay? It's very, very important. Very important, Kate.
I'll mute.
This is... Hey, we're all thinning. It's if you're over 20 and you've got a full head of hair, you're doing something weird like killing newborns or something. I've got full bar. Am I waiting for your computer, K-Pen? Because we're all at full bar here. I'm joking. What did it say for you? You're still loading. We're waiting for K-Pen. There we go. We've got him. Good man, good man. You're worth waiting for, K-Pen. Don't worry. Let me just quickly. Okay, let's go to game. And, right. Hang on. It's the International Classic. It's all the armies, all the nations. It's all sponsored by Nation. International Classic. Could have been better, K-Pen. We'll work on the intro, my friend. One thing is for certain, we do now have a live game on our hands. It's between two fantastic players. We've got Romania's finest, probably only top-level player, Inca Una. And who do we have joining us from the north? My brother-in-arms, K-Pen.
Hi, I'm CN Smiley Face, creative name. In the north, playing as Ostia. Ooh.
That's very
What's he got on
confusing
his
for
side
people
now?
that don't know. They actually think you are the voice of CN now. But
I know.
he is from Deutschland. He's playing against the mighty Germans. And CN's a damn fine player. A lot of people touted him as one of the only true players that, if he trained properly, could take down the big one, Isildur. So, yeah, he's playing for us today. That's nice. Inca Una's been smashing through the ranks and a lot of small-scale tournaments, hasn't he? So, yeah, we've got a good game on our hands, Capes.
Definitely. Inca is a very promising player so far recently in the upcoming tournament, so he's got a lot to prove as well, being a very new player on the block too. So, this is going to be a great match, hopefully.
Yeah, it really
Touch
is.
wood.
Touch wood indeed. Its rifle company is chosen. Got Easy 8 Sherman, rifle field defences, flamethrowers on rear echelons, which is an underused tactic, isn't it?
Yep.
Just shows that moment for K-Pen to
paused.
shows that moment for K-Pen to drink a drink to ask him a question. I am a bad human being, apparently.
You are. Sending me up to fail already.
Rear echelons making a nice little tight package here. As CN comes into view. He's trying to stay politically correct for these casts today. I'm trying to work on my terrible humour. But we'll see. Gren's push forward. MG42 backs them up. Who do you fancy for this one, Capen? Just be honest with us. I want to hear what you think.
It's tough. It's tough. I don't know. I'm kind of on the fence right now because Cien's a really good player, especially in 2v2 and 1v1, and Inkuna's really good as well. It's kind of hard, but if I was to go based on experience, I would probably say Krave's name. But
yeah, definitely.
you never know what could happen in KOTU.
No, and especially as Inka has the form coming into this one. I mean, Cien's coming in a little bit cold, so let's see what happens. I like the way he's using his units here. He's going from east to west. He's just trying to find Inka and punish him, basically. It's a really good play to play with an MG so aggressively.
Yeah,
he has now found them. There we go.
Ooh, retreated both right from that first burst of MG.
That's what you get when you're just an elite level MG42 player. They can really punish you and force you off the field in the early game. And Inka-Una's got to be feeling a little bit knees weak, arms a spaghetti right now. It's nervous coming up against such a big household name. Inka-Una's not shown many nerves up against big players in the past, but you know, Cien's a big... He won, of course, top-level World Championship 2 vs 2 tournament without having a teammate, which is just fantastic. He did it 1 vs 2 with Redacted as his teammate, so that's just fantastic. Grenade comes in. Early nade, that's a low-health MG. He should be alright, however. We do have rifles coming in from the sides.
A capture point is under attack.
By the way, guys, if you haven't already noticed, this is 5 victory point crossroads. The players did have the choice of playing this one or the 3 VP one, and they both elected to go for the chaos inherent to 5 victory points and the massive bleed you can inflict on your opponent in the early game. Ashablar in chat says he doesn't think Cien will let him come back. Oh, fighting talk from the Korean. He reckons Cien's going to push him out and keep him out.
That is true. I would say Kraven can be a very brutal player at times when he's playing in the zone. So yeah, we could possibly see that in this matchup.
Also got people thinking that the 2-2 is going to melt face. Indeed, it certainly could. Rifleman push up. Grenadiers are just going to wait for the Pioneer to join the party. Don't keep in mind, he's still got basically a triple cap on his opponent here. Inka-Una has to wrestle another victory point back. He can't afford to be only having one at the moment. Maybe even having none soon.
HMG squad ready for action.
Strong start. Grenadiers continuing the assault. Rifleman bleeding. 50 cal. I've just been casting Dushka, so I'm saying Dushka. 50 cal now out. Rifleman putting some field defences in the east. He has gotten a victory point over there. He needs to keep this one. Grenade was faked. So yeah, there we go. A little stabilisation from Inka. Gren's forced back. This is a 4 Grenadier start for Cien, by the way. It's straight getting his light mechanised down now, so the 2-2 is a little bit behind where it otherwise could have been, but he's also built the bunker as well, which of course allows him to put more Grenadier pressure down.
The enemy has broken our supply lines. Our opponents are seizing a sector.
Rifles and Lieutenant marauding, looking for their next victim. Has to keep the pressure down to Zinka now, because Cien's had such a strong start.
A capture point is being overrun.
You still there, Capen?
Munitions point finally got capped. That's pretty late, but that's a C enough. We might just win without that late capture.
Yeah, it's very late that. Well spotted, Capen. It's don't know why. It does take a long time though. Maybe it's better to put the pressure down with your infantry rather than be capping, position that takes such a long time. And of course, he was using his Pioneer for spotting for the MG so much in the early game.
Yeah, that's pretty much probably it right there, because I think CM wants to focus on the VP controls. It's so important this map with 5 VPs. The bleed is faster or slower, depending. Oh, it's faster. What am I talking about? It's faster.
So much faster, yeah.
Yeah.
We have a new scout car.
You can get basically 5 victory point ticks every 3 seconds on a 5 VP map, so you know you can destroy your opponent early on.
Our territory.
West side, we've got LMG Grenadiers now. Rear echelons can't do much against them, so Inkuna's going to have to fight hard in the east. Do we have no, we have no bazooka for the lieutenant. 222's going to push him around. This will allow the MG42 to set up again at this rate. No, he elects against it. Now we have a second 50 cal out for Inka-Una.
Point captured. Orders.
222 navigates the centre of the battlefield there. Just pounded on the garrison. Another grenade cancelled by Inca. Didn't fancy it. Oh, look at this pressure put down in the east as well. He's getting the central victory point again. This game will be over in no time.
And the field too at the same time. Cheeky side cap.
Yeah, not too shabby. 50 cal with rifleman support coming up the west side here. Got a pack 40 building for CN, so he's just solidifying his base. I mean, he has gone for Stuart, but it seems like he's boxing with God at the moment. His arms are just too short to really tango with him. He can't quite make it happen, Inca. Everything he does is being mitigated by CN. There's that bazooka. 222 forced away. Stuart's not going to have an easy time of things. 4 Panzerfaust platforms and a Pack 40.
90-day wonders. Fall in. Area's ours.
We've got our 50 cal setting up over here. LMG Gren's going to just set up shop. Riflemen come to meet them.
No telemines though. I've just done a quick scan across the whole map, and I've not seen any telemines placed so far. So Stuart might not have a bad time, but you never know.
So he might have the best of times. Even if he doesn't have the blurst of times. MG off in the east. More victory point capping coming down in the west. Bazooka whistles aimlessly over the Grenadiers' heads as the Stuart now enters the field. LMG Grenadiers already up to 11 kills here. And it's already threatening a Faust here on the Stuart. He nearly got it off as well. That would have been a terrible start there for CN. 222 has gone a bit further back now, using the Pack 40 to protect it. Clever.
Manufacturing capability has been increased. The enemy is attempting to steal our sector.
Seeking is constant pressure though, always going for that cutoff every chance he gets. It's just adding on the pressure to Inca-Una in this matchup.
Yes, CN certainly is putting on the pressure down. Lieutenant goes northwest and takes the victory point there. 222 just finding an angle on him. Can't get past the sandbags though. Interesting changes in the balance patch coming. Sandbag size is going to be increased quite a lot in the target size at least. And it has to be said, Inka-Una cleverly with the Stuart just using it as a distraction, and he's been able to cap quite a few points around off the back of it. And that's that P word that I constantly use whilst casting. It's all about pressure in 1 versus 1. Just the ability to fight for space for your units. Three LMG Grenadiers now for CN, so a lot of munitions have been spent. Rifle, oh, that's a normal grenade on the MG. All this infantry pouring out for Inca Una. Rifle made on the doorway. Doesn't do much. Gets out the other side. Onto Sperrwagen. Just overseeing the retreat of the Pioneers. Grenadiers forced away. The MG setting up on the victory point there, just trying to keep the pressure. CN's trying to get him out of the game, but to be fair to Inca Una, he's still got 260 victory points, which is a lot on 5 VP Crossroads for somebody that's been so under pressure. Usually they would have shown even larger bleed, so Inca Una's shown some good preservation all in all. And he's got a floating Dushka that he navigates to very quickly. Gets it back, 50 cal at least. Rifleman throwing a good grenade there. Has he seen it? No, a lot of health damage on that Grenadier.
This push has definitely looked promising, that's for sure. Giving Inca much breathing room he desperately needs in this matchup so far. Hopefully he can get some better map control from this, solidify, and actually try and hold a couple of VPs and try and reduce the bleed that's been added onto him and the victory point count so far.
K-Pen's just been on a shopping trip. He's just got back.
Yeah, I've got some milk, got some caffeine to stay up late. Yeah, all good.
Good man. He's got his full itinerary now for this war that's in front of us.
Don't know why I chose milk though. That's weird.
It's not a bad option, mate. Milk, you can do many things. As a mammal, it can be quite useful.
Yeah, bake a cake too. I got it.
Right, we've got the pack finding the Stuarts, whistling over the wall's head. MG. Tell you what, this has been a quintuple cap from Inca Una all of a sudden. He's pushed his way up to the northeast and put the pressure onto CN. 427 victory points now remain.
Yeah, sudden flip. Just got a reverse car and just flipped around on CN and boom, he's got all 5 VPs. Oh, 4.
That keeps happening. There we go. On the west side, Grenadiers now climbing to 8 kills. Rifleman. And the captain pushing in. Tag team in for each other, but the Grenadiers hold strong against them as well. You heard the 222 operating behind it. So Lieutenant into Captain probably means that we're going to see an M1AT Egan as well. And he has every good intention with that because, of course, the Panzer IV is very soon on the field.
Impending doom is on its way, that's for sure.
Cheeky little white phosphorus barrage on all these units. That'll keep him away from things. This into a quadruple cap situation. 3 victory points in Inca Una's favour. (222) traversing the battlefield straight into that flag at least. Just allowing the pack to have safe harbour. Meanwhile, Rifleman and Lieutenant push up to the west. Panzer IV is going to see to that. Here's that M1AT gun we were wondering about.
We are losing a sector.
Anti-tank grenade there. On the 222, we got the Pintle mount upgraded on the Panzer IV in the west. Here's the M1AT gun finally. Stuart pushes in. Prioritised vehicle mode engaged. Riflemen can't help out though. Indeed, they die. What a first shot by the Panzer IV. Grenadiers coming in from all angles, as are the Pioneers. MG42 pushes up. This could be an attack turned into a counter-attack by CN. He's got good collateral as well. The M1 looks likely to die. Meanwhile, in the northeast, he's lost his 222.
That's what I'm saying, yeah, it just killed the 222 on the east side of that. That's a pretty good pickup. Hopefully you can make some return profit from that.
Yeah, but with taking the M1AT gun, I know I'd rather be in CN's shoes right now.
Yeah, I would
222
too
had,
as well.
We are down to 300 points.
had his jollies. Victory points still in his favour. And he's now got a material advantage. Panzer IV could finish off the captain. He goes stationary, misses. He's going to track him. One big shot here. Can he roll the dice? Can he get the orange he wants? Unlucky.
There we go, the 50 cal. Ooh, he missed just barely on the captain.
Gren's capping as much as they can do right now. Had to build a second M1AT gun. That must have hurt. So he hurts his manpower reserves. Panzer IV finds the Stuart. There's a shell shock engaged though.
The enemy is taking our territory.
Pioneers
CN.
blow to one.
CN just planning to tell him what I was about to say. Sorry for cutting him again.
There they are near the washing line. That'll be good for
Not
the
on the road.
defense later. Yeah, by the washing line on the road. And on the west side, Gren's pushing in from both sides actually. 50 cal's going to be lucky to survive. Got one in the rear though, defending. Rifleman. Oh, that's very sacrificial of them. And here's that Panzer IV now causing more menace of itself. Pushes away the Stuart. Grenaded on the Grenzo. They've got good health on that last soldat. They should be fine.
M1 sets up, gets a nice cheeky shot on the P4. Oh, the house could come out if he's not watching though. Ah, I think he's already watching that.
Gren's pushing from the west side there. They're pinned. Rear echelon. Make it home safely, just about. I tell you what, the Panzer IV just had a really bad shot there. Bounces the second. Those Stuart's possibly foolish to push in, but there's no Faust in the periphery. Grenadier gets out against the 50 cal there. 40 finds an angle on the Stuart. And look, Inca Una's pretty much entirely in this screen. He's trying his hardest to push out, but he's been really bleeding, fighting on his back. Sustained heavy losses.
Ready for orders. We are losing a sector.
Oh, Opal Blitz hype for CN. Showing his air support doctrine. Assault support doctrine, rather.
Attempting to steal our sector. Enemy forces are securing our territory.
Will we be able to see a Tiger on 5VP Crossroads? It's a question we are even daring to ask ourselves right now. It doesn't look likely, because Inca Una is likely to bleed out before he even gets to that point. Currently capping munitions with this captain, but there's not much more he can do because, you know, CN's waiting for him.
Our lines. MG-42 turret ready. The enemy is taking our territory.
And now he's living into the age of Wehrmacht as Inca Una. He's had his early game US aggressive spell of aggression, and it was enough just to fight CN off. But with two Panzer IVs on the field, quite frankly, taking the mick with an Opal Blitz, it does not look good for the Romanian.
The Romanians indeed in struggle street right now. Oh, it's Panzer IV on the left actually moving in. Ooh.
Yeah, he's got an angle too. It's not, hasn't quite got the health though, unfortunately for him.
He's thinking of probing it, but might be a bit risky still.
Grenade shot tossed onto the Grens there. They back away.
We are losing a sector.
Oh, that's brutal there for Inca Una. Pintelmount picks up a couple of kills. Yes, he has managed to cap this victory point with the captain. does have the munitions coming in as well now. That's all he has happening. Low health squads in base, reinforcing, but he hasn't got the manpower at the moment. Zyswenn, meanwhile, swimming in manpower. He's got fuel, he's got munitions, he's got everything he needs to finish this game off.
We have reduced our foes to 100 points.
Rifleman pushing up against the Grenadiers.
We
I gave you
potentially
such a
might see
long pause to
frag bomb run.
speak.
I
And then
know.
I gave up, and then you spoke, and then I interrupted you. It's so awkward. We're like on an
I didn't
awkward
have frag
first
bombs,
date
I
here.
called it.
Panzer IV's
Frag
pushed
bomb.
in. Frag bomb comes down from the sky above. It's a miss there, but anyway, it's all over regardless. Panzer IV's take out the M1. And now
Cape frag bomb.
it's everything's turn to die. Can he crush some units here, perhaps? Inca Una surrenders before it happens. GG, well played for Zyswenn. It's because you're not wearing a suit, K-Pen.
I know. I'm not wearing a suit. Making me look bad already again. I don't need a suit. Everyone knows I'm not professional enough for a suit yet.
You plan to be professional enough at one point. Is that what you're saying?
Yep, just not in this credo.
Right then. Just making the final touches to something that I had it in my mind I need to work on. Hang on a sec, guys. That's perfect. There we go. That's much better. Hang on a sec, guys. Just working on something pretty damn important here. You'll see what I mean in a second. K-Pen.
Yeah.
You're going to be in a much better position soon, mate. You'll have your confidence to talk when there's silence and all sorts. It's going to be amazing. I can't wait.
With your teachings, I will become a better person. That's for sure.
Certainly. So become a better Aussie. There we go. That's better. Let's move him into position again. Sorry. There we go. Oh, that's full size caper. We don't want that.
You definitely don't want full size.
Wonderful.
Crikey.
Much better. That's it. Now we're
G'day.
talking. And this is exactly what we need. This is
Oh my
exactly.
God.
You're going to be so much more confident now, K-Pen.
Oh yes. My inner Aussie will come out now and boost my confidence level so high. In 1 minute though, game 2 will be starting soon. I've just noticed.
Oh
in the,
yeah,
friends
that's
list.
really not important, mate. Honestly, it's superficial. It really is superficial. Just had an even funnier idea. Hang on a second.
Oh my God. I
Hang
don't
on, this
want
is even better. This is like so much better idea. I can't believe I'm this much of a genius, basically.
Cigar and a big knife. Someone has a man of culture in chat. Someone's clearly watched Crocodile Dundee. G'day, my name's Mick. Upside down, yes.
Now we're talking. This guy's gonna be smashed through the roof. Okay, There we go. Now we're talking.
I can feel the blood rushing to my head as we speak. Oh my god.
What do you mean? I think I'm an expert on Aussie culture, Matt's tank. I am. It's
Pretty
simple.
sure the Brits are #1 experts on Aussie culture.
And we
in,
send our
trash
queen
talking
there
Aussie.
every 50 years, so I think that qualifies us as absolute experts. Right then, let's get the second game on the go. Right, K-Pen, second cast. Talk every time I don't talk. Just say something, whatever it
Say
is.
something. I say words. I have to say words. Oh my god.
Exactly. You can do it. You can do it. It's gonna be great. It's gonna be phenomenal.
I did see comments. AFK cast. Where's Capen? What is he doing? Why is he even casting? He says nothing. He just put into AE. What the hell? This is a good casting. I'm leaving.
I think some of that may have happened in your brain, but that's fine. That's the kind of you'll rise to the occasion. It's going to be amazing. Right then, next. This game, can I find it? That's the big question.
Go to your friends list. You should
No,
see
it
it.
doesn't work for me, unfortunately. Sometimes that one. So I have to do it the old-fashioned way. I'll find it though. Who's hosting? Is it Inca?
Yep. Inca.
Okay, mate. I'll find it. No probs.
Starts now. Oh my god, we're gonna miss it.
I doubt it.
Aside from providing a quiet, reassuring presence. Ah,
Oh, that's a nice way of looking at it. I
Aw.
like that. Positivity.
subtle hint to a low blow there, but I'll take that.
It's the best you've got, my friend.
Yeah, I was too busy looking for mines.
Right. Bloody hell, this is tough work. This is... I feel like I'm going down the mines to find you guys this game. I have to strain my eyes through pages and pages of utter drivel in order to
Gotta
find
look
it.
through the Jedi archives.
Yeah, exactly. The
Can't
Jedi
be it. Not
archives.
found. Impossible. The archives are incomplete.
Hit page 9 now. Surely it's not all the way on page 9. Only just started, I thought.
Yeah, starts now. You know, no pressure.
I don't feel the pressure. I just blame the casting system. It used to work.
Izzy won't like the answer you're gonna give him.
Maybe he might not mind it.
It's kind of obvious.
Just casting, well, meant to be casting CN versus Inca Una Game 2. Meant to be, in at least. Right, I've got a way of doing this, caping. Can you still see it? The game.
Oh, yeah,
Oh, I've got
definitely
it.
can.
All right, it's finally
You got
come
it?
on now. My friends list.
Saved us.
Finally, after 5 minutes of waiting, it finally popped up. There we go. Okay, that's fine.
I have accepted your invitation to ruin your cast. I am ready.
Good man. Good man.
Yeah, I play game upside down too as well.
No, Majesty. The actual game does work in Australia. They changed all the ones to zeros and all the zeros to ones, and it works for them like the right way up. It's just basically have to invert it.
And high ping just means low ping.
Indeed, yeah.